thinking about moving to Acworth, Georgia, and you have a budget of $500,000, today I want to take you guys around and give you a nice tour of what that looks like here in the market of Acworth, Georgia. That way you have a good idea of all the insights and what it's going to take to get you here in that price point. We're going to go around and tour 3 different price points in the $500,000 range, and we'll circle back, see some of the different restaurants, shopping, dining, parks and recreation of historic downtown Acworth, which is where I'm at now and what you see here behind me. So let's get after it now. Hey, so if this is the first time visiting our channel, do me a favor, click below, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on our latest episodes in the market here in Atlanta, Georgia. So as I mentioned before, today we are going to be touring 3 different properties in the $500,000 price range. That way you can stay up to speed and have a good idea of what people are looking for, just like you, in the Acworth area. Here I'm out at Logan Park, which is a beautiful park in the historic Acworth area, not too far from where we just were, with all of your dining, restaurants, shops, parks, recreation, boutiques. So if you're wanting to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, playing, working, the good and the bad of living in Acworth, Georgia, I'm going to definitely take you on that tour, and let's go ahead and tour that first property now. As I mentioned, if you're thinking of moving to the Acworth area in Georgia within the next 6 months, 1 year, 12 years, anywhere in between, I want to make sure you check out my information in the description below. That way you can call, text, schedule a one-on-one Zoom with me and my team, as we're helping people every day move to the Atlanta area. Now behind me here you have Henry's Louisiana Grill, absolutely one of my favorite restaurants, especially Cajun restaurants here in the Acworth, Georgia area. Back here behind me you'll see Wood Fired Pizza, which is also another great Italian restaurant that we have here in the Acworth area. We also have some wonderful spas. Pearl Spa is a little bit ways down in the corner there. We have breweries down here, Red Top Brewery, Logan Park, which we just left from. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick glance at what that looks like in the historic Acworth area. Let's go ahead and get after that first property on our tour. So we are here at the first neighborhood and property that I want to show you on the tour today in Acworth, Georgia. And this community is located about 5 minutes from the historic downtown Acworth area that we were just visiting. This community here is a very nice, quiet, and quaint community. As you can see here, it's very small, not too large. And you know, in today's market, we're still in a very strong seller's market today. So inventory is still limited and low. And some properties, you know, are starting to sit a little bit longer on the market, as we are all seeing when you're looking for a new home here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. This home is listed at $519,900. I mean, it has been active on the market for about 58 days. And so, of course, when you see that, there may be a little bit of wiggle room or negotiating that you can do with price. If it's not priced, you know, right, then you do have that opportunity to still work out a deal. But if the home is priced right, you really aren't seeing a lot of negotiating on price, because we are still in that strong seller's market. Even though the market is starting to shift a little bit, you know, you're seeing some shift in, you know, interest rates rising a little bit as well, but it's still a very good market to buy in. And this home is actually, we're going to be coming up to it here shortly, but this home is actually in a very good school system. You know, they have great schools in Acworth, Georgia, which is why a lot of people tend to love this area and moving here, especially with families. And again, it's about 5 minutes from shopping, restaurants, parks, recreation. So you have a lot of opportunity in the Acworth area, and you're able to see some of the homes here behind me and get a good look at those as well. This green one here right behind me that you can take a look at, which is listed on the market today. And it's 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It does sit on a slab, so it does not include a basement. But as you can see behind me here, I mean, the curb appeal is beautiful. Now, it is the first home in the neighborhood, so you know some people They love it, they hate it, they have mixed feelings on that. But if you would, comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on being at the very front of the neighborhood, or if it's something that you would like to be tucked away and have more privacy. It's not on a very busy road, as you can see here. A lot of people, when thinking about being at the very front of a neighborhood, they don't want to be at the very front or the very first home because they feel it's going to be loud and noisy from the main road outside of the community. So definitely comment below, and please leave me a comment on what your thoughts and feelings are on being one of the first couple of homes in the community. So I hope you guys enjoyed this property. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. So we are just getting to the second property that we're going to tour today in Acworth, Georgia. It's located in a highly sought after and desirable community. It's in Brookstone Country Club community here in Acworth, which is about 15 minutes from the historic downtown Acworth area in Lake Allatoona. So as you can see here, as we take a tour through the actual community, a lot of the homes are very nicely landscaped because this is a country club and golf community with a homeowners association. The home we're going to be taking a look at today is listed at $550,000. It is a vacant, beautiful 3-sided brick home, and it does feature a 2-car garage that's forward facing. I mean, in this community and in the Acworth area, you're always looking for those well-established communities that are very nice with large, spacious homes. And Brookstone is definitely one of those. In this particular community of Brookstone, these homes were built in the early 90s. So 1993 is when the home we're going to be taking a look at today was built. And again, I mean, a lot of people look at Acworth, Georgia because it's nice. It's not too far from the actual city of Atlanta, but it has wonderful suburbs and great schools for your children. So a lot of people, are always looking to move to the Acworth area. Now, what I love most about this home is the backyard. I mean, it sits on a beautiful level lot, and the one we're going to be taking a look at is right here behind us. But it sits on a beautiful level lot. It has a private fenced-in backyard, a sun screened-in porch actually that comes off of the kitchen area. The kitchen, beautiful as well. It's a gourmet, gorgeous kitchen with stainless steel appliances. So this is the home here right behind us. And again, you can see that it is 3-sided brick, so able to sustain and last quite some time. The previous owners took very good care of it, so it is well maintained and move-in ready on the inside as well. The other things I love about this home is it has a gorgeous 2-story foyer at the entrance. A lot of people love that 2-story grand foyer where you walk in and you're able to see just so much natural lighting and all the wonderful features and finishes within the home. Now, as far as the community is concerned, Brookstone, I personally lived in Brookstone when I was younger, when I first moved to Georgia actually from Kentucky. And one of the things that my mother loved so much about this community were the amenities that it does have to offer for families and your friends, for entertainment. And I mean, you really do not have to travel too far in order to enjoy yourself, as well as enjoying the actual community itself. I always tell people, location is number one. It's very important. The neighborhood and area, important as well. And then lastly comes the property. Because a lot of things with the property, you can change some of your cosmetics, you can change your flooring, you can change your paint. So really location, area, neighborhood, then property are the things that we look at. The other things you want to consider, about this particular community when moving in is if you're a golfer, it's a great golf community. You have your pools, your tennis courts, your nature trails, you have your clubhouse. So just a lot of great amenities to really enjoy so that you don't have to travel too far from home. So let's go ahead and get to the last property of our tour today right now. So here we are located at the last property for our tour today in Acworth, Georgia. We are in a mega community which is called Bentwater. So Bentwater is located in Acworth, Georgia. Really has some awesome, stunning, and amazing properties as well. And as you can see here, some of them behind me, the one we're going to be taking a look at today on our tour is listed at $500,000. It is a 6-bedroom, 5-bath home, and it sits on a full finished basement. Now, what I love about this home here is that it's literally in the middle of a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sacs are always premium lots that people are looking for, especially when they have young children, just because traffic is less and there's not going to be many people besides your neighbors right next to you that are going to be coming and turning around within that area. So it's typically a pretty safe, premium lot that's great for children because they're able to play without the worries of traffic going by, zooming by. It's typically just the neighbors that live within that area. Now, this one's been on the market for about 30 days now, which I'm shocked because from the pictures, the aesthetics, the decorations, the fixtures and finishes are just quite amazing and eye-catching, especially the kitchen, which is always my favorite area to be within. So the one I'm speaking of is this one here. Deep, beautiful farm sink located right in the kitchen. The other thing that's really nice about this particular lot here in Bentwater is it sits on 1.7 acres. So with it being on 1.7 acres, you have so much room just for your children to play, for entertaining in the backyard, those hot summer days and, chilly summer nights. It's very nice sometimes to have that entertainment and be able to really enjoy the features of your home, including the backyard area. This home it was actually built in year 2000. So it's not too old, well maintained. You can tell that the owners have taken great care of the property itself. And it was just one I wanted to end with today for our final property on this tour, just so you all could see what you have to offer within the Bentwater community. So thanks again for coming out with me today on this Acworth, Georgia tour. I've really enjoyed showing you guys around. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date, and definitely we don't want you missing our next episode. Until we see each other again in person.